Aye! Welcome to another episode of Jamie and the Bird. And I am the Bird, aka Andy. He is.
I'm Jamie. Again.
Oh, the delay's not too bad. We thought there was a major delay on it, and there isn't.
Yeah.
We thought we'd go a little bit different on this one because everyone's had enough.
Yes.
Lockdown, Groundhog Day, stuck indoors 24/7. Just like a fucking prisoner. I've just had enough of shit.
Never ending. This is never ending. This is life just trapped in a maze. But unlike a normal maze, there's no entrance, there's no exit. You're just born in the fucking maze. You're going to die in the fucking maze, and the maze is fucking sea.
So, as you always remember, guys, look, if you're watching this video, remember, there's that little like button down there. Just click it. You don't have to have an account. You don't have to do anything. Just click the like button, if nothing else, right? If you do really like the video, click the subscribe button and then click the notification bell. And what that will do is tell you when a new video comes out. And what I'd like you to do with this, because where we're going with this one today is a bit of a curveball in that we're going to talk about our weird quirks.
not kinky style, nothing like that. Nothing like that at all.
The fact that Jamie likes dressing up in latex and having it blown up so he feels like a big balloon is one of his quirks. But
the fact that Andy takes pictures of me dressed in latex and masturbates furiously to those pictures is Andy's quirk. There you go.
This is true. This is how we do things. But what we would like to do, as always, look, put some comments below. Let us know your quirks. Let us know your thoughts. But other than that, we've had enough. Like, I'm going fucking insane. Like, every day you just wake up, it's just get the laptop out. Either what I generally do, because I have an array of places that I can go in my house. I can either work at the dining table. If I really want to go out there and be a lazy bastard, I can work at the sofa. And if I've had a drink the night before, I can work in bed.
Mate, at least you've got options. So many people don't even have fucking options. You know, like one of my friends is in fat share in London, and so they don't even
fat share. What is he sharing? Fat birds.
We might have to cut that bit because we like to say that we're a fat friendly channel. But as I was saying, she's fat sharer, and I don't even think she has a living room, mate.
I am a
her bedroom is her office and everything.
Oh wow. Well, anyway, so what we thought about, and I came up with this amazing idea in the shower, not while doing anything else, and it was basically just, look, people, you want funny stuff, and obviously it helps you to get to know us a little bit better as well, and just to share. Everyone's got weird quirks. Everyone does weird shit. Like, if you say you don't, you're a fucking liar. You definitely do. So I one of my. So I'm going to share one of mine. When I first became single, I didn't like sleeping on my own, so I used to have the television on, and then and Family Guy was out and used to be very regularly on BBC Three. We all remember good old BBC Three every evening. So basically, for the last 15 years of my life, I watch Family Guy every night before I go to sleep. And it's so, like, the thing is, someone said to me years ago, and this is how it all started, apart from being clinically insane. Yeah. Someone said to me that if you watch shit and you watch bad stuff and angry stuff, or like people getting killed and stuff like that in films, before you go to sleep, the receptive times for your brain are just before you go to sleep and just after you wake up. So I always finish the day watching Family Guy or American Dad. I do like a bit of American Dad, and I've watched nearly all of the episodes, because the recent series I haven't watched so many of. I've watched nearly all of the episodes, probably I don't know how many times. I can almost recite it.
Fuck. Wow.
It's so good that it's so bad, sorry, that if I didn't watch Family Guy, like, unless I'm really, really tired, like the music is an auditory anchor for me. And actually, as soon as it goes,
oh my God. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So that's weird quirk number one.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't got anything.
Jamie, you're just fucking weird anyway, mate. There's no way that you have not got weird quirks. There's something like that. I reckon one of your weird quirks is you sit there and actually secretly think about killing cats or something like that and skinning them alive.
How dare you? Cats are the greatest creatures.
Stringing them up on the clothesline like that, like putting them in a stew and pretending it's a rabbit.
No, nothing quite so dramatic, I'm afraid. But whilst we were on the topic of sleep, I think I told you this a little bit earlier on, but one of my friends is a really troubled sleeper, right? And she was asking, like, it's really affecting her life, and she was kind of asking for advice. And I said, what you need to do is some people, they have to do something to engage their brain before they go to sleep. So then you almost fall asleep and you're in the middle of it. And I used to suffer from insomnia quite a lot as well, until I realised that there's a weird trick that works for me and gets me to sleep really, really quickly. And that is, I'm a fan of fiction like, Lord of the Rings, that type of stuff. So before I go to sleep in my head, I basically write stories. And I literally am gone in like 5 minutes.
Jamie, can you give us an example of how a story would go?
No, I can't. No. So just imagine like Lord of the Rings, where it's kind of like it's a massive book and all the rest. It's set in this world. In my one, I'll go and like create some world, and there's a storyline happening in it, and I create characters and all the rest of it. The next thing I know, I'm literally gone like that.
So can you share a name of one of your characters?
No, I will not.
Go on, just one, Jamie. What is the best character you've ever created before you went to sleep?
A 13,000-year-old ancient sorcerer.
Called?
I can't fucking... no, I'm not saying that. No. I actually stole the name another story, and I didn't... as actually a written story, and I thought, copyright infringements and all that. Yeah. But you know what it is? The weird thing is, I know why it works, though, because you get... It's when you're reading a book and you fall asleep with a book in your hands, it's exactly that reason, because you kind of get lost in the stuff and then like that. It's gone.
No, literally, but you're in the world. You've created the world of Zog, and you're like walking around and you can see.
No, but it's not me. It's not me. Obviously, it's characters. It's like it's like a movie. Can see them like a cartoon. Or it's like a movie in my head that I'm watching, and then gone. Yeah.
That's fucking. So basically, look, guys, we're giving you some amazing tips there. If ever you're struggling to get to sleep, either watch
Family Guy,
brainless adult cartoon, or create fantasy fiction in your head and pretend that Gandalf is fighting the orcs and stuff like that.
Or if you're really struggling to get to sleep, have Peter Griffin from Family Guy fight Gandalf in your head.
Mate, that is your next one. I know your next fantasy novel is going to be Family Guy, fucking Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah. Mate, the funny thing is, like, literally, when you and I worked together back at that company that shall not be named, I used to struggle from insomnia so fucking badly. Like, literally, I'd try to go to bed at a normal time, like 11, and I'd still be laying there at 3 a.m. worrying about the next day at work because, I've only got 3 hours left. I've only got 2 hours left. That kind of counting down.
Until you started writing fantasy fiction in my
head, exactly, and then it would work.
That's fantastic.
I love the mockery here, though, because could you imagine if I actually could be asked at some point to write a book, and become the next kind of whatever, and suddenly it's worth a multi-million franchise.
I've known you for... basically, the funny thing is I've been watching Family Guy for as long as I've known you.
Yeah.
So 15 years. And that is probably the best thing that you have ever told me, I would actually say. My other little quirk, and this is a weird thing that I picked up off of an OCD ex of mine, and I don't know why. It's not like I have to do it. I have slight OCD around certain things, as Jamie's found. But volume. I have to have the volume on an even number. And I don't know, basically she used to do it when we were in the car, and I used to put it on 15 or something like that, and she'd go and change it. And now I've actually got it as well. And now I have to do it. And it's there's there's no reason as to why I need to do it. I just feel an urge.
Yeah. You know, have you heard the one where some people don't like walking on drains? I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Walk on 2 drains, but not 3 or something weird.
Yeah. All of that. We used to have them when we were in school, so you could walk on. It had to be an even number. So if there were 2 drains, then it was okay. There's 3 drains, no.
Absolutely. I never used to believe in that, like, at all. Never had any kind of thing like that until I met my wife, and she kind of like did that, like avoided the 3 drains, and for some fucking reason now, still to this day, I'm like, 3 drains, can't do it. I'm like, I'm a 40-year-old man, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with me?
The other one, and this isn't me, this is my missus, and it drives me fucking mad, right? You know, when people sit there and they see, so either they have to salute the magpie.
Oh yeah.
Or if they see a certain number of magpies, based on a children's TV show and song, they believe that something bad's going to happen, or they're going to have a girl and a boy. A girl or a boy.
Yeah.
It's like, go out, and then she's like, oh no, like, I've just seen 2 magpies. I've just seen 1 magpie. That's it. One for sorrow. Yeah. Well, I didn't salute it. Right. What do you think's going to happen? Well, it's bad, isn't it? Well, no, it's not. It came from a fucking children's TV show, I believe, in the 80s. Was it in the 80s or the 70s?
I don't know. But
I don't know. Put in the comments below. When was Magpie a TV show? We want to know. But it does not warrant you being superstitious about fucking magpies. There is nothing about a magpie that is going to change your life unless it pecks your eyes out. Then that may well do.
That is my problem, wouldn't it? One of my friends, he's a Chelsea fan, like you, and I think he's got his thing where he won't watch England play or something like that, because whenever he watches them, they lose. So he feels that it's his duty, and it's literally in his head. He cannot watch it because of that particular. It's fucking weird, isn't it? These like weird things that people have. Like, you're right. Everybody has something.
I've said 2. Stop stalling. Where's your next one? I know you've got loads. You've got to have loads of little weird quirks. There's definitely something you have to do at work, or some way that you've got to have your cup when you drink, or something. There's got to be a weird one.
No, not one of those. No, not at all. But I think
you've got to wear a certain pair of boxers when you.
No. No, but I think there is one. I think it's our personality type, because you and me, in NLP terms, we're both classed as ADs, and we have a massive internal dialogue going on all the time. My one is, I don't know if you do the same, but if I know I've got to have a conversation with someone, or someone's pissed me off or something, I'll have that fucking conversation in my head. But normally it's in a place, obviously, where you're alone and you can think and whatnot. So in the shower, sometimes I'm having a full blown fucking argument with another person who's not there. I'll be sitting there kind of clinging to them, fucking bastard.
For those, we found out a while ago, and we knew anyway from a neuro-linguistic programming background, that people have internal dialogue, and some people don't. But
that's weird.
We were having a conversation the other day, and it was like, one of my things is that I enjoy, when I'm driving, I solve a lot of my problems in my head. That's another one of my quirks. The thing is how I actually do this. You would think, oh, okay, so like you've got a problem, Andy goes for a long drive, sits in a nice quiet car and goes driving along. This isn't the case. I will have my car music volume up full blast with the dirtiest jungle drum and bass that you have ever heard in your entire life, and that helps me think.
That's fucking nuts.
The grimiest foghorn jump up drum and bass you have ever heard in your life. I adore drum and bass. But that, I can actually think through that, and I play it and I drown out the music, and it actually helps me to focus.
That's just so weird. I can't imagine anything worse than that, though. Like the fucking constant banging and buzzing would do my head in. No way. No. Not for me. No. My thing is like I've said to you before, like for me, I love going for quite long walks anyway, just thinking. I'll listen to a podcast or whatever, but I'll be thinking about something else at the same time. Half an hour goes by and I've no fucking idea what the podcast said, because I've been solving fucking world hunger or something like that. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like everyone's got their own little thing. But I think maybe what maybe going back to our original point, what lockdown has actually done is made you fucking realise everyone's batshit fucking insane. Like, we're all nuts, aren't we? All the shit that we have.
I didn't need lockdown to realise that. I realised that a long time ago that everyone is utterly fucking mental. Yeah. There's the more I speak to people, because everyone thinks you think, oh, I'm unique. I'm the only one going through these problems. I'm the only one thinking this. You're not. Everyone's thinking the same shit. Everyone's worried about the same shit. Everyone's going through the same shit. Like, and or everyone's doing the same thing in lockdown. Like, everyone thinks they're unique. Well, you are unique, but you're also human and follow a very distinct pattern. So therefore, generally, we'll come to the same conclusion maybe in a slightly different way. My other quirk that I'm willing to share is my mother is left-handed. And always, when I was younger, set my knife and fork down as a left-handed person would. So, and I'm right-handed. So I now eat the wrong way. So when I go into a restaurant, everyone puts all the knives and forks. I can't remember where. Yeah, so the forks are on the right, I think, and the knife's on the left.
Other way. I think it's the other way.
So yeah, if it's the other way, then I do it the other way. Every time I go into a restaurant, I have to sit there and change all of the cutlery over. And if people come to dinner, I always set the cutlery the wrong way. So you come to my house for dinner and everyone's going,
yeah.
Are you left-handed? No, Mum was. Still got it. Haven't got out of it.
Mate, that's proper Ocd, isn't it? That is proper Ocd. Oh right, that's my last one, and I'll share this bit because this was a fucking massive drag on my life for fucking years, and it's taken me probably the last 10 years I've been able to get it under control, and it was proper OCD. Was taps and doors. Like, my brain was convinced I hadn't turned the tap off, or my brain was convinced I hadn't locked the door. So I'd have to keep going back to double check it. So full on OC fucking D. It was like absolutely amazing. When I was young, I'd say between like 16 and realistically probably 30. It would take me a few minutes to leave the house because I'd be like, oh my God, I've actually locked the fucking door. Like, and I'd go back and check.
That's proper OCD, mate. That's OCD. Real. Yeah. The only thing that I've ever had around that, and it was when I used to play football, I used to do like PE at school. And, right at the very end when they say, right, okay, that's it, we're done, let's go, and then you go out and like say we had basketball or something like that, I would have to score a basket before I could put the ball away.
Oh, mate.
And I would be there, and they'd be going, Andrew, come on, like, and I'd be, oh, you fucking come on, no. And if I left, I would be fucking fuming if I didn't get it. Like football, like I'd have to score a goal from wherever I was, like, and I'd boot the ball, and then I'd be running like that to go and get the ball, and bringing it back, and like in the end, just like tapping it in just so it went in.
Oh my God! Right, I think what we've established in this video is that Andy and I have got a lot of deep-seated problems.
There's more. I'm sure there's more. The thing, where your gripes are. When what other people do.
Yeah.
Wrong. And there's a lot of those for you and I. Generally, people just piss us off.
Like chewing gum. Any motherfucker chewing gum near me must be fucking stabbed, burnt. I fucking hate it. If I was Prime Minister, I would fucking outlaw chewing gum. It would not be allowed.
So all you people out there, if ever you see Jamie in the street, please just put about 15 chewing gums in your mouth and just go out and go.
Mate, there was one point I was on a train coming back from work. This was probably about 3 years ago, and I was here, my wife was here, and in the table next to us, like on the other side of the carriage, was a guy sitting on the aisle, and I was literally like this. I just turned in my chair, looking at him, and then I start doing his movements, like his exaggerated chomping movements to get his attention. I'm like,
mate, that is fucking weird. If you were sitting opposite me going,
yeah, trying to draw attention to the fact that the bastard was chomping so loudly.
The thing is, being auditory and auditory digital, like obviously you pick up on sounds like that, noises, and that thing is the thing that annoys. And there was a guy in one of my offices before, and I don't understand how you can eat crisps with your mouth open. Like every crisp, he was sitting there with this fucking crisp packet going like that. And I was just sitting. I was like, "What are you, a fucking camel?" Like, but the thing is, like, like I'm sitting there and I'm just on the computer and I'm like, "No, just working away. Everything's all cool." And it's carrying on, and it's like buy after crisp packet. I'm like, "You enjoying those crisps, mate?
Yeah.
They good."
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Okay. I suggest you keep your mouth closed, son. Like, it's just too much.
It's the sound thing is like a curse, though, isn't it? Because, like, for me, like if I can hear anything coming from my neighbour's house, for example, when I'm trying to sleep, that's it. It's like I'm fucking ruined then. You know,
the thing is that I can hear Jamie rustling in the bushes outside my house when I'm having a shower. These are the kind of things that you've got to keep your ears open to.
It's true. I need to get better at that. Yeah, it's true.
But basically what's just happened is that Jamie's computer's just gone to shit, so we don't know where it's finished, we don't know what it's caught, and we don't know what's going on. But what we do know is that Jamie and I are batshit crazy. The other one, actually, and just before we do go, one thing that I've realised from doing this video is that eyebrow raises a hell of a lot when I speak. I was sitting there when we started these videos and I'm going, what the fucking hell is my eyebrow doing? And I'm talking like mid-conversation.
Are you the Rock?
Can you smell what the bird is cooking?
Oh, brilliant. Make it imagine that we get like a lawsuit.
I'm talking and this eyebrow's just floating like up in the air. Like I'm just having a normal conversation. I'm sitting there going, why is that even there? And I've been doing this all of my life, right? And I've never realised.
No one's told you. No one's ever told you that you're going around going like that. Hey, boss, can I have a pair of eyes, please?
with a slightly surprised expression.
Yeah. I love you, babe. I love you. Oh, God, guys, I think this has absolutely proven that even two relatively normal people can be driven completely insane.
I'm not normal in any way, shape or form, and there is no way in a fucking million years that I'm classing you as normal. No way.
Superior. I'll accept superior. That's fine. Just we'll go with that.
I'm lesbian. That's...
You have no authority here, Andy Bird. Yeah.
I am. I now. Yeah. I don't. I've never classed myself as normal. I am far superior to every other human being that's on the planet. Far funnier, far better looking. And just the fact that you're watching me and in my fucking presence, you should be like glad and should be grateful. If anything, you should have a fucking a shrine and be praying to me.
Yes, we accept all religions here. Birdism as well. Yeah. Right. I think we better wrap this up because we keep losing connectivity. And despite what Andy said, it's not my laptop. It's the fact he can't afford decent Wi-Fi is the problem. That's the issue, guys.
I've got the fastest Wi-Fi known to man. It's just that Virgin are fucking shit.
That's probably true as well. Yes. So let's wrap this up.
Right, well then we're done. That's it. So that's me and him being weird. I've realised that I don't know if it's the lighting, but I look half dead in this. As always, Jamie looks a very godlike presence there. He looks like he's in heaven somewhere.
Not yet. I've got so much left to do in my life.
also looks slightly transparent, but that's just his skin tone. So other than that, guys, look, we love you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, like, subscribe, notification bell, stick a comment down there, put your thumb up your ass. No one really cares. Other than that, big up your chest.
Take care, guys. See you later.